2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Here with Chris Webber and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We're joined by reporter Allie LaForce as well. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. And two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
Oh, wow. Back in my early years in Detroit, going against Glenn Robinson, of course, the Chicago Bulls, the whole Chicago-Detroit rivalry that existed. Later on in Phoenix, of course, you had the San Antonio Spurs with Tim Duncan, the Los Angeles Lakers with the late Kobe Bryant. Just some fun rivalries. And those were games, whether at home or on the road, that you really got up for as a team and as an individual.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Jackson. Count that bucket. Jackson's got 5 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
And if you're a fan of Memphis,
That's how you go.
That's how you go.
now I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. It's Oladipo with a drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
So resourceful. When Oladipo's looking for any opening, he puts in a lot of effort on offense.
Pass to Jackson. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Drops in the layup for two.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Anderson. Back to Jackson. Shots blocked. Pass to Roby. Now Oladipo. And it's in there. Oladipo's got 6. Memphis trailing here. Here's Morant. Clark up top. Jackson with it. Kicks it out to Clark. To the inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And that one falls for Jackson. And so Jackson nails both of them.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on the stroke.
Doubled by Jackson. Out left to the wing. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Oladipo. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good. .107 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 3. Jones' shot is good.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Now Morant. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Jackson, right side. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, what a pass from Morant. I mean, he does a terrific job staying alert and seeing those opportunities.
Now here's Oladipo. The rebound by Jackson. Clark left side. The Thunder with the rebound. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Jones. From deep. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Now, I remember when you get in trouble for shooting the 3 as a big man. Now teams want their bigs operating outside the 3-point line.
Here's Morant. Deflected. Inside. Off target at the rim. And so the first quarter is in the books. Thunder out in front. They lead by 5. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
You know, the three-pointer increasing in prominence in recent years. Grant, you averaged less than 1 long-range attempt per game for your career. So what made you look to attack inside the arc more?
Yeah, BA, it really is about the evolution of the game. Early in my career in the mid-90s, it was all about getting the high percentage shot, getting to the rim, posting up, the mid-range game. But as the game has changed and evolved, now it's more about the three-point shot. At the end of my career, that's when I started to shoot more three-pointers as the game was evolving.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul. Here's Hunter. Three-pointer off the mark. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, for Victor Oladipo, the #2 pick in 2013, it took him 5 years to achieve stardom. After serious injury, he's working his way back. And he said, quote, "If you worry about other people's opinions, you lose yourself a bit. I need to focus on my team and myself. To be one of the greats, you got to take it one day at a time." Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. Good stuff there. With the drive, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Fultz with it. Pass to Allen. The shot is good. Fultz making the play.
Solid court awareness. Leave someone open on Fultz squad and you're going to regret it.
Here's Hampton. And here's Griffin. High post, Valanciunas. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Valanciunas has got his first basket.
Oh, strong defensive presence. Doubles as a reliable scoring option. Valanciunas is a complete big man.
Allen with it. Checked by Brooks. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. First one falls for him. He's off on the second.
And off the court, Blake Griffin doing stand-up comedy, helping out writing TV and movie scripts. I mean, his entertainment career will continue even after he's done playing.
Back to Hunter. To the paint. Stolen by Valanciunas. Pass to Hampton. It's deflected. Right side Fultz. Lays it up and banks it in. Chris Griffin is charismatic as it gets. That sense of humor comes through when you talk to him.
Yeah, in some ways it's contrasting with his physical style of play. I mean, maybe that's why he's gotten under opponent's skin, dunking on you and then having to laugh about it.
Drives to the hoop. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
I love when Fultz gets a step on the defense. Once he does, he dares them to foul.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Here's Hampton. They get it back. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Hunter on the wing. Pass to Barnes. Oh, that was something else, man!
Wow! Oh. Wow! That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Griffin. Barnes with the rebound. Thunder with a lead. Fultz can't get it to go. Here's Hampton. Griffin in the post. Pass to Hampton. The kick out to Griffin. Shot clock at 5. And here's Fultz. 1 minute left in the second. Outside Hunter. There's the 3. Oklahoma City gets it back. Here's Allen. Sinks that one from the post. Allen's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating, because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
To the middle. Ooh, stolen by Allen. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Barnes. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Brooks. Going inside. Hampton. Blocked. Now Allen. And he makes it on the layup. Allen's got 7 points in the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
It's stolen by Barnes. That'll do it for the first half. Thunder out in front, up by 12. And we'll return. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
An exclamation point on that slam. I mean, think about it. The big guy knows a thing or two about the highlight reel.
Well, Grant, looking around the league right now, who do you think is the best player to have never won an MVP in the regular season?
That's easy for me, BA. I have to go with the fun guy himself, Kawhi Leonard. Yes, we know he's won some MVPs in the NBA Finals, of course, and he's played big on that stage in the playoffs, but he's never won a regular season MVP. We all say he's the best two-way player, perimeter player in the league, and he's done it for the last few years at such a high level. But what's interesting, he may never get it, because he's really implemented this load management model to his season, which may hinder his ability to one day win a regular season MVP. Man, the defender really went after him.
And so he hits both.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Kicks it out to Jackson. From deep. It doesn't go for him. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Oladipo outside. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Down low. Here's Jones. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Pass to Anderson. Outside for Moran. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
And the Thunder in possession here. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. No good on the 3.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Jackson. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Ryan, this season started later out of necessity, but there's been talks of permanently pushing the schedule back. Avoiding overlap with football would be a plus, but on the other hand, guys, the players who are parents, they want summer breaks with their kids too.
Yeah, that's a lot to consider, Allie. Good stuff there. We'll see how it shakes out.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
That one falls. And the Thunder lead by 21.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
And you know, Grant, it's amazing to think that coming out of high school, Morant wasn't even ranked by the major recruiting services.
And what's really funny is that his college team, Murray State, actually discovered him by accident. One of the team's assistant coaches went to a camp to see a different player. Of course, Morant fell in love with the school's community during his visit and committed on the spot, canceling his official visit to South Carolina.
Back to Oladipo. The three ball. The rebound by Jackson. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And the dunk by Jackson.
And just think what the score would be if it weren't for him. I mean, he's been amazing, but a one-man show isn't going to get you a win in the league.
Hey, yo, right here.
Left side Jones. Pass to Roby. Here's Reddish. 6 on the shot clock. And he drives in. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Here's Morant. Got a piece of it. Goes back up. And Jackson lays it in. Jackson's got 18 points.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Clark grabs the board. A challenging stretch here for Memphis. 32 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Jackson can't get it to go. Now here's Oladipo. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
Just their second turnover of the game. Impressive how mistake-free they've been.
Morant with it. Kicks it out to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. For three, Oladipo. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Thunder out in front. They lead by 13. And time. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And now we've got an intentional foul. And the Grizzlies call time here. Grant, you had an excellent mid-range jumper. Who right now stands out in that area?
Wow. You know, in this era of the three-point ball, there's still some players that excel in the mid-range. And it just so happens they're elite all-star caliber players. You know, I think of Kevin Durant, Chris Paul is another. Jimmy Butler excels in the mid-range. But the guy, to me, who is the best in the mid-range in today's game is Kawhi Leonard. He can go get a bucket, elevate, use his size, his strength, his touch, and he really excels in that area. And so it's refreshing to see, and it's interesting that the really good players in this league are the ones that excel there.
Pass to Fultz. Here's Hunter. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz. Hunter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Over to the wing. Now here's Griffin. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Here's Fultz. Pass to Hunter. Three-pointer. Clock at 6.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense, it's not been there for him tonight.
On the take. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. To the left side wing. Here's Fultz. That one goes in.
And the talent Fultz has, it's evident. He's terrific at finding ways to score close to the basket.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Up top, Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
To the wing, right side. Here's Valanciunas. And there's the rejection. And it's Fultz off the drive. Pass to Hunter. He drops it from range.
I just love the ball move.
Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here.
Here's Hampton. 6 to shoot. Now Valanciunas. Shoots over Allen. Valanciunas can't get it to go.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Barnes, it's good.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. Well, Grant, you've seen the NBA from just about every angle. As a player, a broadcaster, and now an owner, has your perspective changed over the years about the NBA?
You know, B.A., my perspective definitely has changed. For so long, you only saw things through the lens of being a player. Now, as a broadcaster working with you and in ownership, you see a whole different side to the league. I understand the business aspect, the incredibly difficult decisions that the league has to make, but also each individual franchise. It's not as easy as maybe I thought it was as a player. I certainly have a healthy respect for the incredible decisions that are involved in this game.
Here's Jackson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And he makes a first. And so Jackson nails both of them. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. To the inside. And stolen by Clark.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Thunder.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
Count the basket.
Oh, has closer in, Morant finding a way to score. He has fantastic touch around the team.
It's Oladipo with a drive. Pass to Jones. "51 seconds left to play in the fourth. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw. 50 seconds left in the fourth. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Shooting one. Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jackson, right side. And rejected. They recover it. Shot's good by Morant. 32 seconds left in the final quarter. To the right side. Oh, stolen by Morant. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Here's Anderson. Kicks it out to Clark. It's stolen by Barnes. Outside Jones. And here's Oladipo. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And that...
Life sucks and I never tried. Mine's lost even more than I realize. Time's up, keep it moving.